Hey guys, welcome. If you're new here, I'm Shannon. I run a crochet business called Casing Crochet. I am coming to you from my bathroom on Monday morning, getting ready for the day. What I'm going to do this week is bring you along with me and share everything that I'm making. On deck for this week, I have 2 pattern tests that I need to finish. And I'll share with you guys about what a pattern test is if you don't know what that is, because when I first started, I didn't know what it is either, or maybe you don't crochet at all, so you have no clue. So I have 2 pattern tests to do. And then I have one thing that I need to make that I am donating to the preschool that my son is going to next year. They're having a silent auction, so I'm donating to that. And then I'm going to start prepping for my next market on May 10th, so it's a little bit less than a month away. It's at a winery. It's a Mother's Day weekend theme, so I'm going to be taking some of my inventory that I prepped for my last market, and then I have a list of things that I want to make, including some new items, because it is at a winery. It is a Mother's Day focus, so I typically do, of course, like the amigurumi, like plushies, loveys, stuffies sort of thing. So I'm going to have those, but I also want to make some scrunchies. I want to make some like wine bottle holders that I found a really cute pattern for, and I want to make some like summer stuffy things. So on my list, I have like, I want to make some flamingos. I have a cute pattern for. I forget what else is on my list, so I'll share that when we get there this week. But today's Monday. This morning, I'm going to be working on one of my pattern tests, which is Lenny the lobster from, I think her name is Mac Hooks. I'll look it up and I'll put it down here so you guys can see it, and I'll put it in the description. So I'm working on that. I'm gonna hope to get that done today. I started it at my market yesterday, work on a little bit this morning, and then finish it up tonight before I work on my other pattern test, and then get into the rest of the week. So I'll keep you updated as I go. Hey everybody, so it's Monday evening. I look the same as in the first video, but it's now 7:34 p.m. Just put well, he's not a baby anymore. He's like 16 months old. Just put him to bed. My husband's putting our toddler to bed. My plan tonight is to finish my pattern test. This kind of looks really weird right now, but it is Lenny the lobster. Here's my blue one that I made. I will tag the maker's name down here again. I messed it up earlier, and I wanted to make a red one, so I'm going to finish this, and then I have a custom order to start for a dog, for a new baby. I'm going to make the dog look like their dog, and then I have another pattern test I actually just got selected for today, and it has a tight deadline, so I'm hoping I can finish this tonight, start the dog, and finish the dog in the morning. So let's see how far I get. Hello, it is Tuesday. It's very early in the morning. I always wake up early to get some crochet in before my kids get up. So I'm going to catch you up and share what I finished yesterday. So I finished my pattern test of Lenny the lobster. It's from Mary Mac Hooks. I use the Bernat Mystical. I think it's called Earthenware. At first it looked like really pink to me, but now I think it's like the perfect lobster color. I love his claws. He has lots of leggies, fun little tail. And last week I made him in blue, so now they're lobster friends. So I'm gonna take some photos of these today so she can post them when her pattern releases. And if you are new to crochet or you don't crochet at all and you're like, what is a pattern test? Basically, people that design patterns will ask for people to test them to see if there are any kind of errors in their pattern or small ways to improve it before they release it, to have just like other people do it of different skill levels. So people will, the designers will like post on Instagram, I have a new pattern coming out, comment below to apply, and then they select the people that they want to do it. So I did Lenny. And then this morning I'm working on another pattern test of a moose, and I'm so excited. He's so cute. And then last night I didn't have a ton of time before I went to bed, so I made my first little maple chicken. I gotta fix the beak, it's a little crooked. I'll fix that. But how cute is she? So I thought these would be perfect for the farm that I sell at. The pattern's by Oak and Marlow. This yarn is Bernat. I think it's called Typewriter. And Oak and Marlow on her blog has like a free little nest pattern, so I'm gonna make that. Figure it's like perfect for adults. Like you can have it as like a little desk buddy. Really cute for kids. It's very squishy. So I'm gonna make some of these for my market and also for the farm store that I sell at. If you're local, it's called Flavors of Cook Farm. They have amazing ice cream. So check my stuff out there. So I am gonna go ahead and get started crocheting. I try to get in about an hour's worth before my kids get up. So I'll bring you along with me a little bit. I'm going to get started on the moose pattern test that I'm doing. Hello, it is Wednesday. I am getting some things ready for my kids this morning. It's about 5:40 in the morning, so as you know, I like to get up early to get things done. So I get the kids breakfast drinks filled up, their milk, their water bottles for school. Try to be a little productive before I get some crochet time in. So last night and yesterday I was working on another pattern test. I didn't quite finish it, but I'm still going to share it with you guys. His name is Milo the Moose. I'll share him with you when I finish too. Well, he's mostly finished, so he is so stinking cute. Look at his little belly. So he's like Lovey style, so he's unstuffed in the belly. His hooves are stuffed and his head is stuffed. His little floppy ears and his antlers. So I still have to do the face shaping and the eye embroidery. So I'll hopefully finish that this morning and check in. Oh, and I need to do his little tail. This is, oh, I forgot the maker's name. I will put her name down below. It's her first pattern. He is completely no sew, which is incredible. He's so stinking cute. And he comes with a little girlfriend named Maeve in the pattern. So this morning I'm gonna finish his face, and then I think I'm gonna try to do one more for her, because as I was testing it, I noticed I had to do some different spacing in the head, and I want to see if it was just my tension or if it's feedback that I should give her in the spacing for things. So I'm going to try to get one more done today, and then I need to start a custom order tonight. I had to order, sorry, filling up water bottles. I had to order a different yarn for it. I'm doing a custom dog for a new baby boy, and I needed a darker brown, and I'm hoping the brown that I ordered works so I can get started on it and ship it out before the weekend. And I still have a bunch of other things on my list that I shared with you guys. I have the items that I'm donating to the preschool, but I think I might just pull from my current inventory for that. I have some things from my last craft show I think would work really well. And then I got a custom order for 3 turtles, 2 regular turtles and 1 sunflower turtle. Those I need to have done by next Tuesday. And then I really need to get started on my market prep. Sorry, my kids are rolling around in their beds. So yeah, I'm gonna finish getting their stuff ready this morning, feed the dog, He's sitting here waiting. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. Say good morning. He's ready for me to feed him and let him out. And then I'm gonna start finishing the eye embroidery and face shaping on Milo number 1, and hopefully get started on Milo number 2. Alright, so if you can't tell by my looks, it's late. I have stayed up way past my normal bedtime the last 2 days, but I finished my other Milo mousse. Look how stinking cute this is. He has this cute little belly and his big little hooves, I guess they're called. He's so adorable. He is completely no-sew, and it's one of the first patterns I've done that's no-sew that like I literally don't even have to like tack anything down. It just comes out so perfect. He's so sweet. I'm obsessed with him. So tomorrow morning I need to get started on a custom order. The yarn came today, so I'm gonna go unpack that now so I have it ready for the morning, and I'll check in with you guys then. All right, checking in with you all. It is Thursday. I'm just sitting down to my 9-to-5 job. So I don't think I've ever shared this before, but I have a regular full-time job. I work in marketing and communications for a nonprofit. I did get some crochet done this morning before my kids woke up. I am working on the custom dog. I'm trying my best to make the dog look like their family dog. It's going to their new baby. And I was doing a really good job, and I still am, but I finished the body of the dog. Well, I did the head and the body this morning. And then when I took pause to take a look, I noticed that I attached the head crooked. So here's just some reality for you. So I don't know if you can see, he's crooked. The head needed to be like a couple stitches over so that the marking was in the middle. So I'm gonna have to pull out the whole body, which is okay. It didn't take me that long because it's half double crochet stitches, so they're much bigger, but I am trying to have all the markings of their dog. So the light brown, dark brown. The pattern has it so you can do the color up the middle of the head, but their dog's color goes beyond what the pattern had and then gets bigger at the top. So that's what I did. Then he has a white belly and then some light brown markings. So I'm gonna pull out the body and then finish this guy tonight and ship him out tomorrow. So time to start work for the day, and I'll check back in with you guys. Hello, it is Friday. I forgot to check in earlier and vlog. I mean, I worked all day, so there wasn't much going on during the day, but I forgot to post or share with you guys this morning, and I shipped out the custom dog order before I filmed and showed you guys. So I'm gonna try my best to put like a picture up here so you could see it. It was a dog that was modeled after somebody else's dog. It was a baby present from a friend to another friend. So it's really sweet because it looks like their fur child for their new baby. And then I also finished one of 3 turtles for a custom order. This one is a sunflower turtle. Look how cute. I have 2 more to finish, so that's what I'm going to be working on tonight, and I will keep you guys updated. Hello, it is Saturday. I hope you have enjoyed almost a full week of coming along with me with what I've made. So last night I mentioned I was working on the rest of my turtles for my custom order. The one is still downstairs, and side note, me and my husband on the weekend, each morning one of us gets like the morning until 8 a.m. to do what we want, which doesn't sound like late, but with little kids it is. So my kids are awake and downstairs, so I can't go get my other turtle. So I'm going to try to put a picture here. I made a sunflower turtle for a custom order, and then they ordered 2 others. This really cool, I love the colors that they picked, the brown and the tan. I still have to do his eyes. And then kind of like a classic turtle, green and brown. This is a free pattern from the Friendly Red Fox, and I'll link it below. But I wanted to talk about tacking down. So this is a completely no-sew pattern. So the fins and the head are sewn in or crocheted in as you go, which I think is super nice. However, I like to leave my tails out from my pieces to tack them down. So you can see he's kind of flappy, which I think is fun. I think floppy can be fun too. This one, he's still flappy, but you can tell he's not wiggling. This is very wiggly. He's not wiggling around. Everything is like secured. So I went in and used my tails to kind of secure it. So I think having it no sew is still really good. It makes things faster than actually having to like whip stitch things on. But sorry, I'm threading my needle. I like to leave the yarn tails out from the pieces I make, and always leave a yarn tail and just go through and secure some parts of it, and just do a couple of stitches into the body for this and a couple of stitches into the fin, and I'll do a couple at the top too, and it just kind of secures things a little bit better, which is how I prefer it. I guess if somebody asked for an order with, sorry, I don't have a great angle here, so you can't even see what I'm doing. Somebody wanted them floppy, you could always leave them floppy, but they do still have a good flop to it, even when I secure it. But they're just a little bit more stable, and I think they're a little bit more secure, especially like if you're giving this to like, wow, I keep saying like, I need coffee. But if you're giving this to a little kiddo, it just makes them a little more secure too. So I'm going to show you the difference between these 2 fins, so you can even see more of like just the contrast. And it's totally personal preference, but that's why I have all these tails hanging out. I'm going to secure the head a little bit too, and it positions it a little bit better too. This one super floppy, this one less floppy. So then I just pull the tail up through here, and when I finish the other one, I'll pull the same tail up through here, knot it, and just kind of, I'll trim it and tuck it into the body, and it's nice and secure. So I just wanted to share that with you. Even when something's no-sew, I always leave those tails. There are some no-sew patterns that everything crochets in really well and it's really stable, and you don't really need the tail. And then if that's the case, I just weave it in, make a knot, and I don't use it to tack down. But it's a nice option to have if you decide to just make things a little more secure or stable. So I wanted to share that with you. I think I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you liked it, coming along with me for almost a full week of crocheting. So let's see, what did I make this week? Made the Milo mousse, and I finished my lobster. Those were both pattern tests, and I talked to you guys a little bit about that. And then I made the custom dog, which I loved. I actually think I might make a dog exactly like that again with those colors and those color changes, because it came out so stinking cute. And then I made these 3 turtles. So that was a lot because these are bigger items, and I'm going to be prepping for my next event. It's not really a market. We have a local 5K in town, and I'm going to have a table there. And I'm going to focus on making some smaller things. So I'm going to make a short video next about those smaller items. I'm going to focus on free patterns for that too. So make sure to check that out. Don't forget to like this video, comment below if you like something in it or you want me to show you more of something or have an idea for a video for me to do. And please subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel, so if you like this, give me a little subscribe, and follow me on social. I'm on Instagram at Crochet. I'll put it down here below. I'd love for you to join me on my social channels on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you guys for following along and joining, and of course, subscribing to my YouTube channel. So thankful for all of you as I grow this community of mine. Bye.